Bobby Abernathy, are you there? Okay, it is 3:50. We are reconvening from executive session. Let's go back to item 13C, which is approval of board appointments to the Denton County Emergency Services District Number 1. And we do have we're fortunate this morning on New Year's Day to have Jim Carter, the president of the Denton County Emergency Service District Number 1, with us in attendance, and he is a registered public comment. So, Mr. Carter, go right ahead.
Judge, I had asked that I be recognized after you make your motion, please.
Okay, go right. Okay, so we do have a motion from Commissioner Edmondson. She was registered to make the motion. There we go.
There we go. Okay. Thank you. All right, Judge, yes. I would like to make the motion that we appoint three additional members to the ESD board. The first one would be Richard Merrill. The second one would be Keith Mashburn. And the third one would be a reappointment of Cliff Travis. That's my motion.
All right, we have a motion from Commissioner Edmondson, second by Commissioner Williams. Any discussion? Go ahead. Go right ahead.
Yes.
Mr. Carter.
Which one of those is for the one-year term that you're appointing to replace?
I think they are 2-year terms. Only at the beginning of creation of the ESD, do you have some that are 1 year and some that are 2 years?
According to 775, you have to have three that will turn over on, I guess, odd years, and two that will turn over on even years to keep the rotation in there. So you need to have...
All right. I can amend my motion to where Mr. Travis will be a 1-year appointment, and the others will be 2 years.
Okay.
Does that do it?
He is currently a commissioner.
Right. But his term expired.
Okay.
His term expired at midnight.
So you're appointing him to one,
yes,
and the
if
others
that's okay.
to two.
Yes, sir.
Okay. My purpose for speaking was to welcome the people if they're here. Mr. Travis was here earlier. I don't know whether the other people are or not.
Yes,
and Mr. Mashburn
and
is here.
Mr. Wilburn are both here as well.
I'm sorry, who?
Are they still
Well, welcome, sir.
I don't know if Mr. Merrill is still in the building. Oh, there he is.
Okay. And who was the other one, please?
Mr. Keith Mashburn. Gentlemen, if y'all please come right down here to the front, you can meet Mr. Carter.
We don't have our
That'd be
podium
great.
today.
Thank you.
I want to thank Mr. Mashburn and Mr. Merrill for the court has interviewed them and visited with them and believe that their skills and experience and talents will be a welcome asset to the ESD. I also want to publicly thank our outgoing, and we'll do that at a future meeting as well. I want to thank our previous ESD board directors. You know, the ESD in the 16 years that it's been around has had a real legacy and history of success and accomplishment as far as reducing the ISO rating, decreasing response times, increasing the stations and the staff and the personnel, and building up a fine ESD. And I want to thank the previous ESD members for their service. So, was there other comments, Mr. Carter?
All right, thank you. Thank you very much for...
Judge, I know we have to vote on this motion, but I'd like to also point out that we have with us today the new ESD Fire Chief, Ricky Vaughn. And so if you'd like to
I was just about to do that. Perfect.
Okay, sorry.
It's okay.
I want to thank you for court for appointing some people so quickly because, as you well know, we need there's some incident that occurred that we need to pay particular attention on, and thank you for looking at the qualifications of the people that you, and gentlemen, you're welcome to the board, and we have a meeting Wednesday night. We're meeting every Wednesday night currently at 5:30 at the fire station in Argyle, 511 Gibbons Road, and we'll welcome you there. You have been appointed to deal, and I don't think I need to emphasize this too much, to deal with the most important assets that we have in this county, and that's the life and property of the residents.
Absolutely.
Perch. And so we take that responsibility very seriously, and we we thank you for doing that. And I'd like to recognize a couple of other people, if you don't mind.
Yes, sir.
We have a new chief that's been appointed, and I would like to recognize him. Would you stand up, Ricky, if you can? Thank you. This is Chief Ricky Vaughn, and I have told everybody, even before the latest incident, God sent Ricky Vaughn
Yes,
to
you have.
ESD #1.
Absolutely.
And his experience level is just something. He's been at Carrollton for 27 years. He's worked his way up through the ranks to be a assistant chief there, and is extremely important. I don't need to have to tell Kevin how important that Ricky is, and we do really believe it's a godsend,
I do too.
particularly in the light of things that have happened since he's been appointed.
Absolutely.
And thank you, Ricky, for being here.
We will see you Wednesday night, and John, Feld, and Cheryl, if y'all will work it, because I will be in attendance at the meeting. It's a public meeting. You may need to do a posting for the commission, because we are going to have a Commissioner
Okay.
Edmondson and Mitchell there as well. So, all right,
Judge, I've got a few more people I'd like to recognize.
okay.
All right, Chief.
Briefly, Jim.
Cody Mello there. Cody has been our, stand up, Cody. Cody's been our interim chief for the last couple of months, done an excellent job, and will be continued to support Ricky in a wonderful way. Thank you, Cody. I also want to introduce our administrator, one of the smartest young ladies I know, Megan Reynolds. Megan? And she is standing up.
Hello.
Thank you, Megan. And this is Megan's parents, Carol and Dave Howell. Dave's former constable for the county and was chief of police at former counselor, worked in the constable's office in Precinct 4 several years ago. And Carol, his wife, former airline stewardess. Great people and very much supportive of us. Also want to introduce Mr. Travis. I didn't know Cliff Travis was still here. Cliff Travis, as everybody knows, has been reappointed by the court.
Yes.
And
Thank you for your service. Thank you,
Cliff
sir.
has taken over some responsibilities that we need very much. We're in the process of trying to hire some new professional people and auditors, and then he's taken on that responsibility of searching
Jim.
them down for us, and it's not easy.
Jim, we're gonna, I think that's it for today, so thank you for your service as well.
Excuse me, one other
Yes, sir.
question. Right now, I count 6 commissioners.
We have
appointed
5.
Sheldon Gilbert
I've got,
already.
you appointed one last couple of weeks ago.
And then we appointed,
And now you've appointed 3 more, and there's 2 of us there, that counts to 6.
We reappointed one. We reappointed Mr. Travis. So we're all good on the numbers. We're all good.
You appointed,
Sheldon.
Okay.
Jim, yep, so we're all good. I know it's been a long day. It's been a long day for all of us, so I think
Okay.
we're
right.
totally good on the head count.
We are.
okay.
We're totally good on the head count.
and we'll finish this Wednesday night.
Yes, and we'll continue some of our
Okay.
appreciations then. All right, so we have a motion and a second. Thank you for those comments, Mr. Carter. We have a motion and a second. Any other discussion? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously.
Judge?
See no other business before the court. We are adjourned. Thank you.